Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. And guys, we're talking about VeChain here. So please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a VeChain or a Cardano video. We have these videos every day, twice a day. You don't want to miss them. I have my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's get this show started. Talking about VeChain, guys. Looks like we are recovering from the dip that happened yesterday or 2 days ago. Slightly recovering from it. Looks like we're at 11 cents here. The market seemed to be fluctuating between going up 20%, going down 20%. Again, you can't really predict markets, I don't think. Just my humble opinion. It's just unpredictable. And the easiest way for me to navigate crypto is just to buy and hold. That's it. I don't have any other strategies, no TA charts, none of that BS, because at the end of the day, no one knows, okay? You can never guess when a whale is going to dump a bunch of Bitcoin. You can never guess when an event can happen, a black swan event. So for me, it's just buying and hodling. The VeChain price is the VeChain price. We're going to move on, okay? Price is like the least concern on my mind, but everybody seems to care about surface level stuff like that. But hey, it is what it is. Moving on. This is some good news here. China plans to accelerate blockchain development and adoption and push to become a world leader in the technology by 2025. We've talked about this a lot over the years of us doing this VeChain show. In a new document, China's internet governance agencies highlighted the country's effort to establish an advanced blockchain industrial system. Despite cracking down on cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, China wants to be a global leader in blockchain and other applications such as intellectual property, AI, cloud computing, storage, amongst other things. China's government is doubling down on its embrace of distributed databases with the establishment of an advanced blockchain industrial system as the country looks to incorporate the technology into its economic and development plans. We know that VeChain is one of the two quote-unquote cryptocurrencies or blockchain companies that can work commercially in China. We took a look at that the other day. So this bodes well for VeChain's future prospects. Now, there's no solid information that VeChain is solidly working with the Chinese government on anything right now. This is just speculation, and if Proof of Authority 2.0 comes out, when Proof of Authority 2.0 comes out, when China completes its carbon market, things can definitely pump, all right? The country plans to establish industrial standards, tax incentives, and intellectual property protections to support the blockchain industry, for which it wants to become a world leader by 2025, and they are on the way to do that. It all depends on what the Biden administration, what kind of stance they're going to take on blockchain. Are they going to accept the technology and compete with China? Or are they just going to do what every government who wants to protect their self-interest does? Go in there, do some ham-fisted regulations, and really stunt development and growth. I happen to think that the United States is going to do what do with blockchain and crypto what they did with the internet, which is allow it to flourish, take out scams here and there, and try to keep retail investors safe. According to a document released on Monday by the Ministry of Industry of Information Technology and Cyberspace Administration of China, the two agencies in charge of the world's largest internet industry, the document also mentioned plans to enhance global cooperation under the Belt and Road Initiative, and we've talked about that ad nauseum. The document emphasizes the necessity of cultivating national champions that can compete globally, as well as the important blockchain in the real economy, including supply chain management, product traceability, and data sharing in public services like identity documentation, property registration, education, and healthcare data. Now, which company conveniently has all those systems integrated into their blockchain solution? It will be VeChain, baby. So that's why we are kind of, the VeChain community, excited about this stuff, because, you know, VeChain for a very long time has been in the same sentence as China and their support for blockchain technology in their country. We just need confirmation. So this is awesome, guys. We're not going to go over the whole article. This is a long one, but definitely a good read. Again, I'm going to keep my eyes to the grindstone. Anything comes out from VeChain to China, you can be sure that I will break it here on the show. Thank you to everybody. Hit that red button for me. Hit that like button, guys. VeChain's going to places that we couldn't even have imagined. Those of you guys who've stuck with me since, you know, a year and a half ago, I love you. We here, we doing it, and we're gonna keep making these videos, whether pump or dump, baby. Who's with me? We've got the wonderful Eisenreich here. Please consider donating to his VeChain address in the description below. VeChain, fireside chat with ITCORK. And VeChain Study Lou joins Anthony O'Callaghan, Executive Director at ITCORK, tech cluster for Cork is southwest of Ireland. That's pretty awesome. They're going to meet up together for a discussion on blockchain and crypto. If you want to watch it, registration here. And the fireside chat will be June 23rd at 9 a.m. Irish Standard Time. So if this is something that interests you, don't forget to sign up. All right, guys, we have Bread Garlic House here with a great thread, a wonderful Patreon subscriber. We really appreciate him and all the hard work that he does when it comes to VeChain. Please take a look at his Medium article. His Medium articles, they are great reads. If you have time to sit down and read and really learn about the value of blockchain technology, not surface level BS that, you know, all the YouTubers are talking about today. You know, not price, not none of that garbage. I'm talking about real value. And in this thread here, he goes into how to build intrinsic value in a blockchain project. There are many ways for a blockchain project to build up intrinsic value, but at the core of it all is utility. How many people are using your blockchain right now? Okay. Why is intrinsic value important? Because it sets a price floor, which acts as a shield from speculation. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. Speculation is great. You know, I would love for, you know, Wall Street bets to come into VeChain and pump VeChain to $1. But guys, that's not what is going to get us to where we need to go. That's not what is going to get us to where we as investors need to go. Yeah, you know, we could cash out at $1 and, you know, go buy our Lambos, but don't you want assets that will stand the test of time? Don't you want assets that you can pass off to your children and, you know, your grandchildren and things like that? Don't you want assets that you could continually make investment profits from for the rest of your life? I mean, too many people are just so focused on price and you know, FUD and the current, what's going on in the current price, the 1 day chart, the weekly chart. Like, no one gives a crap. Well, a lot of people give a crap about it, but real investors don't give a crap about that. How is it going to perform in the next year? How is it going to perform in the next 5-10 years? For projects that aim to be a store of value, intrinsic value is built up as value is transferred from outside the project to it. Bitcoin and Paxos Gold are examples of this. The threat to this is the same as the threat of physical store of values. People keep value inside the network only as long as they have faith in it. as a store of value. Ironclad store of value status is something to be earned over time, not to be assigned as default. For projects that aim to be a medium of exchange, the intrinsic value is derived from the frequency at which they are used to pay for goods and services, much like money. The more it is used, the more intrinsic value it has. XRP and stablecoins are examples of this, and I would agree. The threat of this approach is that another MOE with less friction and more velocity can topple them. Smart contract platforms derive intrinsic value on the amount of applications built on top of them. The more applications that are built, the more valuable the network is. Examples are like Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, VeChain, Polkadot, Cardano, etc., etc. The threat to this approach is that if a platform offers technological improvements or other advantages such as lower network fees, the applications could migrate away from them. The migration of many projects from Ethereum to BSC is an example of this. And then the future migrations from Ethereum and BSC to Cardano will be future examples of this, but that's another video for another day. Is there another way for a platform to build intrinsic value with minimal threats? There is, and it's the only one that strongly leverages one of the key characteristics of public blockchains, immutability. In order to understand this approach, look at what made Google, Amazon, etc. giants. Data. Guys, we talked about this the other day. And everybody's talking about carbon is the new oil. Everybody's talking about smart contracts, NFTs. But what people aren't really thinking about, thank you to Bread Garlic House for mentioning this. I talked about this in my video a couple of days ago, guys. Yes, carbon is the new oil. Yes, tech, IoT revolution is the new oil. But what is the new oil, guys, is data. All right? Each and every company, they could care less if you buy from them. They could care less whatever you do. That's why they give away products for free. Okay, that's why Facebook is free. They don't need to sell you anything. You're giving them exactly what they want by posting, by uploading your pictures. You're giving them a data profile on you. And this data profile knows you more intimately than you know yourself. They know you. They know what you want before you even want it. Think about it like this, guys. I don't know. What am I in the mood for today? Barbecue. Let's just say barbecue. Get some barbecue for lunch today. Whatever your favorite barbecue place is, let's call it, I like Dickie's, I like Sugar Fire barbecue. So let's just say Sugar Fire barbecue. Me and my homies are talking about Sugar Fire barbecue. We have our phones in our pockets. Our phones are nowhere to be found. We're talking about Sugar Fire barbecue. Oh yeah, the brisket's so good. They have a lot of sauces. You pick up your phone, you scroll on Facebook. What's the first thing that's gonna pop up? Sugar Fire barbecue, guys. They are collecting data on you in order to, they can sway your opinions. They can hide certain things from you, especially on Amazon, Facebook, Twitter. Data is the new oil, guys. Data is what people are actually fighting for here. Okay, all this other smoke and mirrors crap is dumb. It's just distractions. Another example I give to you guys is Tesla. I said this in another video. A lot of you guys will remember if you watched that other video. What kind of company do you think Tesla is? Is it a car company? Is it an electric vehicles company? Is it an electric battery company? What kind of company is Tesla? It is none of those things. It is a data aggregation company. Okay? Every time you turn on your car, what is the car doing? It's connecting to the network. It's giving Tesla information on your data. Probably it can do facial recognition with all the cameras in there, so it knows who you are. You could probably do search on the Tesla on their computer, so it has your search history as well. So companies are trying to create a data profile on you that they can use to sell to third parties, and these third parties break down the data, they create a specific model of you, a model. You have an online avatar. When it comes to Google, Amazon, Facebook, and Twitter, and they could curate your social media life to sell you the products that you want before you even know them. This is an amazing point, Brad Garlic House, and thank you for bringing this up. Data, guys. Data is the new oil. Data is what people are fighting over. Okay? Data is the most valuable commodity on the planet, he says. Not stores of value, not mediums of exchange, not technical infrastructure, not even crude oil. Data is it, guys. And people give away their data so easily, without a fight, no struggle. It's like, oh, I get a free service? Sure, take all my data. And there will be wars, there will be internal conflict in the future. People really don't care right now because, they're so concerned with the next TikTok video. But in the future, guys, people are going to be fighting for a little piece of privacy. They're going to be fighting to get back a little bit of privacy, guys. And I'm sorry I went on a tirade about that, but that's something that we're going to have to talk about later on. I want to make a whole video on that. And that's why VeChain is so important, guys, because guess what? It's housing data. It's housing it. Data is... we're going to move on. I'm going to do a whole video on data later. I know it sounds a little bit tinfoil hatty, but you guys will come to understand what I'm talking about later. A blockchain network that successfully replicates this business model with added benefit and immutability is one that users will not easily abandon. Hence, it builds intrinsic value through user retention and the amount of data recorded on it. User retention. Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, all these social medias, Twitter, CoinMarketCap, everything, all this stuff. YouTube is definitely bad. All these things are built to keep you on the app for as long as possible. Why? Every single like you press, every single comment you comment down below, all that stuff is being recorded and being uploaded to your personal data avatar that these big companies have control over, and they sell to the highest bidder. Most crypto projects don't leverage the power of immutable data, even minimally. Sure, there's an immutable record of a payment or DEX trade, but how long is that useful to the end user? A few days, weeks, months? In contrast, think about a national election whose results are relevant for years, or a luxury car that has a lifetime of a couple of decades at least, or a luxury bag that even has a longer lifespan, or IVF-born baby whose records were relevant throughout his or her lifetime. When immutable data in any of these use cases are recorded on a public ledger, the chain becomes a single source of truth for that application. It remains relevant for years, decades to come. Sure, the data can be migrated in and out, but the data is no longer immutable with timestamps. My man gets it, bro. My man's here, Bread Garlic House, gets it. Shout out to him, bro. He gets it. Okay? It's a shame, man. The game, you should have put this in a package, Bread Garlic House, and sold it. The game is to be sold, not told, man. What are you doing? You spilling all the beans here. But that's okay. People who watch this channel are welcome. People who watch this channel are going to be in the new 1% because they understand this stuff. Absolutely crazy. This is the scenario where a chain becomes so essential to a use case it practically becomes indispensable. VeChain realized this years ago, which is why they have been laser focused on creating valuable transactions from the start. Innovations such as toolchain lower the entry barrier for network users to record data on the chain and move data that is recorded on the chain. The more valuable it becomes. That's why I'm a huge believer in the success of VeChain, guys. Me too. That's why I'm a huge believer in crypto as a whole, guys. Data. Okay? People don't know. They don't know. They don't know. I don't even know what to say, but they don't know that. Oh my god! I want to do a whole video on that. Okay. In short term, price action may reflect the volatility of the market, but in the long term, a network with intrinsic value derived from the data it stores has only one way to go, and that's up. Sonny said, carbon is the new oil. Examine this statement. Guys, data is the new oil. I like that he said that, man. You been watching my videos, Brad Garlic House? You been watching my videos, bro? I ain't seen you comment in a while, bro. Leave a comment down below if you watching this. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Alright, so another good news in the VeChain ecosystem, guys. Real Items and Ubiquity LLC, they are coming together to create enterprise NFTs. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, buddy. So, thank you to Real Items and Ubiquity LLC. Ubiquity LLC says Ubiquity has signed a letter of intent with Real Items as partners for its white labeled My NFT marketplace. We will be using Real Items NFT technology stack and ours in order to help our insurance title industry customers. This is awesome. I love it. And then you got some trolls down here, man. Get the heck out of here. Ain't nobody trying to get some money out of here. You always got trolls. That's okay. Trolls, comment down below. I missed you. When we were up at 25 cents, I didn't see a troll at all. Where did all my trolls go, man? What the heck? I thought we had good banter here. I thought that, remember back a year ago when we were below a penny and I got daily trolls? I even had one fan that turned into a troll, that turned into a ghost after we pumped to like 10 cents. I ain't heard from that guy. No, actually, after we hit 2 cents, I have not heard from that guy at all. Is he still alive? But anyway, shout out to these guys. Real Items, excited to share our partnership with Ubiquity and how they will be using our enterprise tech for all things NFT. Exciting times building on the VeChainThor blockchain hashtag VeChainThor, guys. The line between physical and digital reality is blurring. Data is the new oil. Get it through your head, guys. This stuff is crazy. They're literally spilling the beans to us right now, bro. And we got people out here still watching Keep It Up with the Kardashians. We still got people binge watching Netflix, bro. Like, I'm dumbfounded. Anyway, thank you to my God, I'm getting excited. 1,062 days to the next Bitcoin block halving, guys. The markets are the markets. They go up, they go down, but we're not worried about the markets right now. We're worried about the future implications of data. Okay, we're worried about the future of where crypto is going to go. Guys, I know it's hard for me to sit here and say, imagine 10 years down the road. People don't even think 2 hours into their future. It's all about survival and what I'm going to do tomorrow and what's for the weekend and all that crap. Guys, please think about your future. Think about where the world is heading. We're heading towards a digital reality, a phygital reality. You want to be on the right side of history, or do you want to, not be on the right side of history at that point? I'm not going to rant. Telcoin is up 50% for some reason. I don't know why. AMP is good. Looks like coins are violently correcting. Bitcoin dominance is going up, though. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That remains to be seen. So we're going to wrap things up here, guys. I've been rambling all day. I love you. I love each and every one of you. Thank you to AJ, Breaker, Like House, Matt Harris, Sergio, Les, Nielsen, Fernline, Jeffrey, Ethan, AmericanHomeRemedies.com, Maryland for Crypto, Boost, Wayne, for Bruce, Dan, Brady, Amps, Joe, and Minutes, Kyle, Botcha, Crypto, SVT.SI, Airpar, I did the voice for the people, HBDSouthBuddy.com, Ryan or Gridangle, Aid, Crypto, Chemtrails, Climax EH, Angela Schroyer, Craig Wadding, C. Vale, Maker Dow Crumbs, Bearder, Leon Jackson, Jacob Connery, and Yaya. Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Real deep stuff we're talking about today, guys. You gotta be in it to know it, man. All right. Don't let your memes be dreams. I love each and every one of you. Hit that red button. Hit that notification bell. 2 videos every day, guys. VeChain and Cardano updates. I love each and every one of you. Don't let your memes be dreams, and I will talk to you soon with the Cardano updates. Have a great day.